Hello and welcome to the show. Today we are going to do something we had already done in the past, and we probably did that after that. And Hungarian is all about repetition, or is it teaching is all about repetition, or learning, or life is about repetition, except you only live once. Well, whatever, this is confusing. Let's get to the sentence and I'll explain what's going on and why the craziness. So then, let's begin. This is today's story. It's very easy, but you might recognize something that we have already done. This one I explained. The episode called The Terrible News, and there we used leg and the double B to actually make it the most terrible news. Today I just like to go further and deeper into it. Although there's not much else to say, you would think, because we already discussed this. So that one is smaller, provided that kis means small. That one is bigger, provided that nagy means big. And again, the double B and the leg will turn big into the biggest. So that's fine, but what's happening here? Well, let's try to figure it out. I don't think it's a surprise if I say that auto is car. It comes from automobile, which is presented here. And then, so the car, I guess in this case, this car, just remember Hungarian does this thing where as still requires or doesn't make us go away. So in this case, the direct translation would be this the car, which does not make sense in English, or it kind of does, but it's not very good grammatically. So let's move on then. So this car is smaller. Remember, there is no is in Hungarian. This is the sort of verb, although it is not a verb. But remember, Hungarian does make a habit of sort of creating sentences with actions that are not verbs, because in the Hungarian language anything can be the action. There is no need for additional verb if it is a word already contains the meaning of what we need. Continuing. Now, that is a really long word. It means truck or at the truck, but just let's remove that. So the question is, what's null? Well, null is a comparison. It's the attachment to either used with places, but then again, if you think about it, it's a comparison sort of thing, like it defines where you are at. In this case, it defines what you are comparing this car with. However, as you can see, that one also has the attachment, and it's not really more, that's not correct. It's us, which is in this case not that, but not the, but that. So this car is smaller than that truck or lorry, and that's the point. That's the point of this episode, actually, because you need to conjugate not just nouns, but everything else that is needed, because this is not one expression. That's an expression, and that one is an expression as well. It's treated separately, or they are rather treated separately. And that means every single expression, just like with the objects, regardless of how many objects you have in a sentence, you need to conjugate them all. Every separate expression needs to be conjugated. And the final thing, this is bigger, and that one is as. So this is a little bit tricky, because that says bicycle, but then this seems to be a mistake. And, well, it is. I purposefully hid a mistake in this, so we can fix it together. It's like now we are both speaking Hungarian and knowledgeable about it. Oh yes. So let's work together on how to fix it. So this one is but, and then something, I guess the car, because we compared to car to the truck, and now we are comparing it to my bicycle. So it is definitely bigger, and it's not as big as something. So that definitely has to go away. And then we need to put an attachment on this one. And that's going to be nail, the same attachment as the other one. And that's it. That was easy. Of course, no connecting vowel, and I'm here to represent the Hungarian nation, so we definitely did a good job, but, you know, achievement is achievement. So we did this together. Yay! Anyways, last sentence. The biggest here and the truck again. So the biggest one is the truck here. Now, as you can see, Hungarian can put the here in front of some other expression. And when you talk to Hungarians or people whose language, original language, has this sort of flexible structuring, they will often do that. I'm sure that I'm sometimes guilty of the same thing, because in Hungarian you have the option to tell everyone all your thoughts while you can't remember something, and in the end you will remember it. But in English, if I don't remember something, I'm stuck. So if I don't remember where I want to go, I can't say, I will go on Friday with Peter to the cinema. That sounds weird. I will do instead, I will go to the cinema with Peter on Friday. Brilliant. English is lovely. Despite the sarcasm, I don't mean to criticize English. It's brilliant language, and it taught me to be more structured with my thoughts. So I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching. My battery is almost dead on this camera, so let's wrap it up. See you later. Goodbye.